Since the premiere of the Ahsoka series, fans all over the world have been treated to some of the best lightsaber duels and combat we've seen in the Star Wars universe. The duels have been one of the major highlights of the series, with different characters showing an impressive understanding of the lightsaber dueling techniques. Top among these characters is our titular heroine herself, Ahsoka. The lightsaber duel with Marrok, Baylan Skoll, and her training with Sabine Wren have been some of the best in the series. But do you know how hard it is to train for these duels? The effort, time, and resources that went into ensuring that we fans get some of the best lightsaber combat in the series? Well, in this video, we go into the details of how Rosario Dawson worked hard to train for these duels. Welcome to Star Wars Deconstructed, students of the Force and acolytes of the galaxy. Whether you're a Jedi, Sith, or somewhere in between, join us today as we discuss the amount of work that went into preparing Rosario Dawson for her role in Ahsoka, especially her lightsaber duels in combat. You won't believe the dedication Rosario Dawson poured into becoming Ahsoka Tano for Disney Plus's Star Wars series, Ahsoka. It wasn't just about sitting in the makeup chair, it was about unleashing some insane combat skills. To truly embody the Togruta warrior and former Jedi Padawan, Rosario had to match the sheer ferocity of Ahsoka's battle prowess. And that meant one thing: lightsaber training. And not just a little bit of it, but a lot. In a recent chat on EW's Dagobah Dispatch podcast, Rosario spilled the beans about her intense journey to master Ahsoka's iconic double lightsaber technique. She revealed, "I was training 2 hours a day, 7 days a week. It was pretty intense." She also added, "And then you add on when we're actually filming and doing these different battles, and I had to continue studying it." We don't know about you, but that level of commitment is truly out of this world. Rosario Dawson's dedication to bringing Ahsoka to life is nothing short of insane, and we can all see the results of this dedication in the epic battles she has been delivering on screen. Ahsoka's unique fighting style presented Rosario Dawson with an extraordinary challenge during her training. As she puts it, she's ambidextrous, and that was just a lot to kind of own. And that wasn't the only difference between Rosario and her character. Ahsoka's fearless nature from the get-go set her apart. As Rosario describes it, "She's so fierce from the very beginning. It was never a question about whether she was capable. She meets every single match head-on, with no hesitancy whatsoever. That's really different from someone like me, who's learning martial arts in their 40s and trying to protect their face." However, Rosario, both as an actress and a student, found a turning point in her training journey. She reflects, "There was definitely a moment a few months into the training where I just felt it land in my body in a way. I remember when it clicked, and I started feeling more grounded in her character. Some of the moves started feeling more familiar and seamless. That's when I really felt like I was locked into Ahsoka." It's incredible to see how Rosario Dawson pushed herself to embody Ahsoka's unique combat style and fearless spirit. Rosario Dawson didn't embark on this intense journey alone. She had an incredible team, including the formidable stunt coordinator Ming, whose approval meant the world to her. Rosario shared, "I was grateful for the team of people that we have and to have someone like Ming, who actually started nodding and going, 'Okay, this can work.' When she said, 'This one did not make my eyes hurt,' that was the first compliment that I got, and I think I cried. It took a lot of effort on our part to make it look easy, and that felt really remarkable because of that discerning eye." But Rosario's journey extended beyond lightsaber training. She also dived into feeling the Force, and you might be surprised to know that she believes you don't need to wave your hand to access it. She explained, "It's the intention and the desire behind it. I feel like I have it more than someone who just wants to move an object. I definitely feel more powerful and confident portraying this character, and I think it does show up, even when I'm meditating. I feel that there is an energy we have and a power that we have, if we do concentrate it and focus it in the right ways, can move mountains." It's a different kind of training, but equally intense and fascinating to see how Rosario Dawson is connected with the Force to bring Ahsoka to life. The Dagobah Dispatch podcast was not the only place Rosario went into the details of her lightsaber training for Ahsoka. In an interview with Rotten Tomatoes at the Star Wars Celebration in April, Rosario shone more light on what it was like to train for the character Ahsoka. Ahsoka is currently setting the Disney Plus world on fire, with a whopping 14 million viewers tuning in during its premiere week. But what many might not realize is the incredible effort it takes to bring a character like Ahsoka Tano to life. Back in December 2022, Rosario Dawson gave us a glimpse into the sheer dedication required. She explained that the makeup process alone was a marathon, taking a staggering 3 hours. And to top it off, sometimes she had to start the transformation as early as 4:30 or 5 o'clock in the morning. That's the kind of commitment that goes into making Ahsoka as awesome as she is. During the interview, she also unveiled the mind-boggling training regimen that she went to prepare for this epic Star Wars series. The actress dropped a major bombshell, sharing that her daily training routine was no joke. She had to clock in 2 hours of intense training every single day, without exception, 7 days a week. But here's where it gets crazier. Rosario discussed how challenging it was to switch gears from one action-packed fight sequence to the next. She explained, I have to say it was really interesting because, we were doing 2 hours of training a day, 7 days a week. And then, we start filming and I'm having to do training while we're filming. And it was kind of insane to have to forget a fight, a battle that you were so engrossed in, just to kind of pivot to the next one. Rosario Dawson's dedication to nailing those lightsaber skills was no joke, and she shed light on how crucial it was to be on point with her pivoting skills. As she put it, one misstep could lead to a lightsaber being swung right at her face. She explained the high stakes, saying, "And you wanted to make sure you pivoted, because if you thought you were supposed to be blocking when you're striking, because the last fight had the strike and the block, that's your face, right? So you really got to get with the program. It kept you very present, and it was very real." And if that wasn't challenging enough, Rosario revealed that series creator Dave Filoni may have underestimated just how action-packed Ahsoka was going to be. She shared, "And it's so funny because as we kept doing it, Dave was like, 'Wow, maybe I did write a lot of battles.' I was like, yeah, you did, sir. You did." Rosario Dawson didn't just step into Ahsoka's shoes. She fully embraced the character's essence, from her physicality to her incredible expertise. And she couldn't help but express how nice it was to embody all those defining qualities. Her insane training played a pivotal role in this transformation, giving her the confidence and competence she needed to fully immerse herself in Ahsoka's world. In Rosario's own words, "But being that that's such a big part of the character, her physicality, her prowess, her expertise, it was really nice to be able to assume that. And when I crossed that threshold of feeling competent and confident in it, it really meant everything. It changed the game for me, for sure." As we've seen in the first few episodes of Ahsoka, Rosario Dawson's rigorous training was already paid off handsomely. Lightsaber action sequences have been nothing short of mind-blowing, and the trailers promise even more epic battles to come. With Dave Filoni's realization that the show is packed with battles, it's safe to say that we're in for an action-packed lightsaber swinging ride in the latter half of the series. Buckle up, because Ahsoka's journey is far from over. And there you have it, folks. Rosario Dawson's journey to become Ahsoka Tano is nothing short of incredible. From her intense training regimen to the mind-blowing lightsaber battles, it's clear that she poured her heart and soul into this iconic Star Wars role. As we eagerly await the next episodes of Ahsoka, one thing is certain: Rosario Dawson's dedication and hard work will continue to shine through in every action-packed scene. So stay tuned, and may the Force be with you until our next deep dive into the galaxy far, far away. If you enjoyed this video, do well to subscribe to the channel and watch the next video.